He is an amazing guy with phenomenal expertise. Paul Boross, everyone! Thank you so much.
Everybody told me that I talk too much. Hey, I got good at it, and I got one of these to prove it. Thank you so much indeed.
I'm incredibly excited to hear Paul Boross, our keynote, who will blow your mind.
Let me tell you a little bit about how I came into this space. Basically, I've got a background in psychology. There's a saying in psychology that goes, whatever you say to yourself becomes your reality. And then I went and I had a career as a musician. It's tougher than tough, it's worse than Benny Hill. And that's bad enough. So I was a performer for many years. And this is my identical twin brother, Ainsley.
All right.
We are, in fact, Cecil Parkinson's love children. Ainsley.
All right.
And I worked in television, so I understand the medium of how the cameras work. Hello? Hello? Yeah, no. But look, I'm working at the moment. I've got... Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Okay, now where were we? What did I need?
What are you doing?
Did I have my clipboard?
What are you doing?
Paul is one of the most inspirational speakers that I've had the pleasure to hear, and I would recommend to everyone, hire the man and go for it.
There are two types of people in this world. There are those who get nervous, and there are those who are liars.
He is unbelievable. He's a fantastic communicator, a great speaker.
One of the first things that you will always see in everybody who is good at communication, who is good at presenting, is passion. Passion comes from the heart. Passion is what delivers to your audience, whether that's one person or a room full of people who can change your life.
When I met Paul Boross, he changed my life. Every time I'm with him and I meet somebody, I say, you've got to get this guy to come and speak for you, because I think that he can change people's way of doing business.
Tell stories. All our ancestors were sitting around campfires, and the only way to pass on the knowledge was a story. So what happens is when we tell a story in a pitch, people remember the story.
Paul Boross, I would say his comedy, his energy, his enthusiasm, they're absolutely fantastic.
But you know those kind of people because in your lives, you will see people who work in your companies and work around you, and they go, really happy to be here.
Mr. Paul Boross has worked with Sky, he's worked with Google, he's worked with a lot of top companies. He's the author of the Pitching Bible. He's got a series on Sky Television called The School of Hard Knocks.
The thing that sets rugby aside is, of course, that you knock somebody down, then you pick them up, shake their hand, and go and buy them a beer.
Smash the hell out of each other on the pitch, but then you're best mates at the end of it.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a speaker, you definitely need to check out Paul Boross. He's a dynamic speaker and also throws in some humour that gets people going. So from my perspective, he's your number one.
Number one fear in America is speaking in public. Now, that can be when you're pitching, that can be when you're networking, but it's the number one fear, so you're not alone. But the thing that scares me about this list is not that speaking in public is number one. The thing that scares me is that death is number 6.
Paul's one of the most fascinating people I've met. Musician, artist, speaker, Hungarian. You want to hear from him.
Body language. Somebody crosses their legs, you mirror them that way, and it's... Now, you have to be quite subtle about this. This is my profession, so I know this. I know people who've just learnt this stuff. You know what? Because always, when people have just learnt this stuff, I scratch my shoulder, they scratch their shoulder. I scratch my knee, they scratch their knee. So I spot it straight away, and then I start to do things like go like this. Or get up and start to introduce yourself to people. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope we get to meet again soon. Thank you very much indeed.
Is the number one guy you need to book when you want to get your message across in the most powerful way.
Paul is the oracle of all that is good, wise, and beautiful in this world.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been adorable. I've been Paul Boross.
One of the things that people always ask me about is the structure of the message. And there is no better person than Paul Boross at identifying what that structure is.
Paul is a fantastic speaker, but what he does, which is different to so many other people, is he genuinely cares. Listen to him, take on board what he says, and you'll become a better person.
And I will talk to you soon. Lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Paul Boross is one of the most inspirational men I've met in my life. Over 9 years of knowing him and working with Paul, he inspires me every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I really enjoyed your time.